The TT Pro League has a new leader after W Connection suffered a shock defeat at the hands of Police on the weekend. But the defending champ Central FC stayed in touch with the frontrunners with a 4-0 win over the Defence Force, while San Juan Jabloteh also stayed hot, blanking a game St. Anne's Rangers 2-0 to climb to the top of the table. Mike at St. Anne's Rangers more than played their part in this one and have only themselves to blame for not at least sharing the spoils with Jabloteh. Time and again, they carved out chances, but they failed to hit the target. But Jabloteh finally woke up as they weathered the storm and fired back, coming close here. They too came close on a number of occasions as they closed out the first half, the stronger of the two, but had nothing to show for their efforts as the wastage continued in front of goal. They should have at least taken a lead here with all the hard work done, only for Damian Williams to tug his effort wide from close range. Rangers came out firing in the second half and showed real intent after Anthony Street's dressing room talk. Javon Sample had this one. They really should have taken the lead here, but just 2 cents effort rattled the crossbar with Sample beaten. That would be repeated shortly after when the ball is intercepted by Rangers and the eventual shot at goal spoons over Sample, and he watched as the ball loops over his head and drops onto the crossbar and stays out. So close and yet so far for Rangers. Then the dagger in the Rangers' heart as the lively Kennedy Hickson is brought down from behind by Shane Sandy inside the area and gifted Jabloteh a penalty. Adrian Reed calmly steps up and sent Cleon John the wrong way for the opener 3 minutes from full time. Then, in added on time, Jabloteh made certain of all 3 points when Nathan Lewis sets up Akil Campbell, who blasts the shot off John and in for 2-0 in the 92nd. Jabloteh walked off winners and topped the table with 10 points, but it so easily could have been Rangers the ones celebrating on this day. In another encounter, the Defence Force looked to put the hurt on the defending champ Central FC and started like the Army of old, creating glaring chances. The Army would also carve open a few chances nearing the break, but just couldn't beat the keeper, so it remained goalless at the half. Central would step it up in the second half, and Shane De Silva in particular looked like a man on a mission to carry his team. And their frustration would end soon enough when De Silva started the movement and continued his run, only to pop up unmarked at the back post to guide home the low cross for 1-0 in the 64th. He would be on spot again for his second when Macano's lovely ball forward is turned into his direction, and he does the rest from close range for a brace and Central's second in the 73rd. Macano again was involved as Johan Peltier added his name to the score sheet for 3-0 in the 79th, and they would make it 6 minutes from time when Nathaniel Garcia's rocket flies in as Central upped the tempo in the second half. They would walk off convincing winners in this one 4-0 over the boys from Tetra, who suffered one of their worst defeats ever at this level.